What is up, everyone? Welcome into another episode of IMHO. I'm Kelcey. That's Lang. Whew, it is March Madness. And that means we're stepping away from the NBA for a quick second. We're going to talk about college basketball. And this already, the first round, I guess, there's been a lot of upsets. So, Lang, let's talk about our favorite upsets over the NCAA tournament in your lifetime. What's the first one that pops in your mind?
It's one of the first basketball games I remember watching. I mean, it was 1983. I believe it was NC State against Houston, Phi Slamma Jamma, Clyde Drexler, Keem Olajuwon, all those guys. I think Justice Winslow's father was actually on that team.
Wait, what?
Yeah, but at the end of the day, they lost in the championship game to NC State. Sidney Lowe, Derek Whittenberg in the backcourt, shoot up an air ball at the buzzer. Lorenzo Charles catches it, dunks it, and NC State wins the title. And then, of course, Jim Valvano runs around the court looking for somebody to hug, celebrate. And that's really one of the first games I remember watching as a kid, sitting there watching the championship game. Nobody thought NC State was going to win, and they won the game. That was a kind of a moment that really got me into basketball, and I'll always remember that. What about you?
Oh, that's fun. Okay, well, I went, I guess, a little more recent, 2018. Sure. And I feel like you're going to know what I'm going to talk about because it's only happened one time since the NCAA expanded to the 64-team tournament, I guess, in 1985. A number 16 seed beating a number 1 seed, UMBC over Virginia. And it wasn't like a close game. Like they...
Yeah. They were at 20-something, I think?
What was the score? 74 to 50. It's a 20-point game.
What does UMBC stand for?
University of Mount...
I have no idea.
Buckingham
I know it's
Center.
UMBC.
The University of Maryland, Baltimore County.
Baltimore County, yeah.
I was close, whatever.
They had a spicy Twitter account, I remember.
They were very sassy online. Give me your number.
The other one I thought of was, it's also back from the 80s, Villanova beating Georgetown, 85. That was back when everyone had Georgetown as, John Thompson was the coach, and it was becoming big man U between Ewing and Alonzo Mourning came along later, Dikembe Mutombo, all those guys. But everyone thought Georgetown was going to win it all. And Villanova, I think, was an 8 seed, ended up winning the title that year. But I went old school on mine. You got another one that's more current?
Yes, 2016. This was Middle Tennessee.
Oh, yeah.
You remember this? Over Michigan State? I'm wearing Michigan shirt. Yeah. But I guess... I was looking at it, and 22% of brackets that year had Michigan State going all the way, like winning the championship. This is the first round. They lost by 9 points. They had just won the Big Ten tournament like a week ago, and then somehow get kicked out by Middle Tennessee. So shout out Tennessee as a state.
I think this year is also like we're 1 week into the tournament, half my Final Four is gone already. So I think everybody's going to have
Who do you have winning it?
I have Michigan winning it, so I'm still alive. So we'll see if they are able to pull it off. Yep.
I have Gonzaga, but my Gonzaga shirts all have cut-off T-shirts, so I didn't wear them today.
Oh, okay.
Shout out NCAA. I'm Kelcey. That's Lang. We will be back next week for more IMHO.